Croft is only 28 days away. 28 days till Croft, where I will try to run a sub 3 hour marathon. Good morning folks, Matty Run the Planet. Today is the day before the 40k long run, so I'm preparing myself food wise for the rest of the day. Just carbing up. So what I've got here is some rice, some meat, some tomatoes there, a lot of rice. First meal of the day, 9 o'clock. Lovely. Along with that, I've got some electrolytes. I've actually been taking electrolytes through the week. Lots of salt in my food, in my drinks. Probably since really thinking about it from Wednesday onwards anyway. Making sure I've got a lot of that on board on the body. Through today as well, I'll also eat some chocolate. Probably not all of that, but I'll eat some. Probably eat some Maribos as well, since I've already opened the packet and started them. And then we've got some gels as well. I suppose let's tell you the gels today. We'll go to gels after actually. I'm going to drink some Morton drink. So I'll drink one of those today, and then I'll have another one that I'll share with yourself in the run tomorrow. Morton 320 mix, 80 grams of carbs, 620 milligrams of sodium in there. So there's a little bit of salt, but I'll basically get that in today. Gel wise, tomorrow we'll be having the Morton gels, mixture of the Morton calf and the normal one. I might take a precision one as well, just to give a bit of difference on the taste, but basically 6 gels I think tomorrow. And that's about it for meal one. But yeah, tomorrow 40k long run. Roughly it's going to be 3 times 10k within the 40k. Certain parts of the route are easier than others, so I'm looking at maybe within that 10k stint to have the middle stint of that. Somewhere around about 5 kilometers where I'm really going to push them for marathon pace, and a little bit easier on the others. So as I said, varying the pace. So we're going to have marathon pace, just below marathon pace, an easy pace within that run, but 3 times 10k, roughly 30 kilometers at marathon or very close to marathon pace. Right, so let's dig in with the food. I will speak to you for the next meal, but for now, just crack on. Good morning. Glad I'm running tomorrow, not today. The weather's awful today. A little bit better tomorrow. Alright, speak to you in a bit. So, from the sun, meal 2 folks, lunchtime, so 1 o'clock, I've got some, would you believe it, more rice. You just see me make it, chicken rice. Pot pie as well, why not? I'm going to start the Morton as well, start the Morton drink. I'll drink half of it now, and then half of it tonight. Yeah, so about half of that now, and then we'll take the other half tonight when we have some dinner. And that's about it. Early night tonight, probably in bed about 9 o'clock. No staying up watching movies or anything like that. Here we are folks, last meal of the day. Should we spin the camera around? There we go. So I've gone for lasagna this time. How about that? Lovely bit of lasagna. So final carbs, pasta we've gone for this time. Really good, enjoy that. And then we've got some, looks like water, but it's not water, it's the rest of the Morton. They've actually improved the mix, they said, to actually make it less gloopy and easier to mix. But I never had a problem with the mix, but bizarrely, I think they've improved the taste a little bit, so I never used to like it so much when it was just when it was kind of warm or you weren't in the run, but it's actually quite nice. It used to taste like of almost the 160 mix. For the 320 it's not so bad, but used to take like kind of gone off milk kind of thing. Right, anyway, that's the last meal of today. Get some rest now. I'll be in bed by 9 o'clock and up in the morning for shakeout run, and then down to Quayside for the run, so I'll show you what I'll eat for breakfast shortly. Good morning. So, just get this chair. Good morning, and today we're going for the long run, but first let's just eat the breakfast. Rice, very similar to yesterday, that's what I had for lunch. So I'm not going to eat all of that, but I'm going to have something. Some orange juice. Orange and mango. I ate a lot of food yesterday. I feel quite fat today, to be fair. But I should burn it all off in the run just now. I've got a very small cup of coffee there, like an espresso with a little bit of milk. I've got some Morton drink as well. So I'll have a little bit of that now, and then the rest of it I'm going to share through the run later on today. So with 2 joules per hour plus a little bit of that, probably looking at about 70 to 80 grams of carbs per hour, plus all the food that's in my belly already from yesterday. I feel alright, just feel it's early, so I just feel a little bit tired, but I feel good to get started, get the run done. Like I say, at least one more of these runs, probably 3 of these over the next couple of weeks. Just finish my breakfast, I'll go outside and I'll do a shakeout run, 2 kilometres, and then that's it, and then we'll get down to the quayside. So pitch black at the moment, but can't see anything outside, but it should be nice and light when we get down, well, it should be starting to get light when we get down to the quayside, so see you on the quayside. Okay, so down on the quayside, here we go, very pace long run. So going to be about a 1 kilometre warm up, well we're doing the shakeout home, sorry, 2k, but 1k easy then, let's call it 1k easy. We'll then get into about 5 kilometres ish, running at about 440, 445 pace. And then we're going to increase the pace when we get round to the nice smooth road bit. I think I should be able to get 5 kilometres at about 4:15, 4:20 pace at that point. Probably this is the first workout that I've got to in the training block, very pace long run, since I've been ill, since we've done the Manchester half, where I feel really good. So let's start the watch. In terms of, I can feel back to normal, don't feel like I'm affected by the cold or anything like that. So here we go, 40 kilometres. Yeah, nice and cold, 6 degrees starting temperature. Well, the wind's really low, but the wind is going to pick up soon. That's why I'm down here a bit earlier. Maybe it would have been nicer to come an hour later, but it means I get to, at least for the first lap and possibly the second lap, I'll get to run on the road quite a bit. So right, off we go.
early morning on the quayside, halfway through the rep. Doing okay. Need to go a bit quicker though. Woo! Let's go, folks. Oh, we're coming to the end of that 5k stint. That's a 10k stint done. I'm recording on both watches, so one's for the full run for 40k, and then the other one is for the 10k section. Ooh. 4:22 for that k. So that's the 10k, so that's 11 kilometres of the run done, and 4:32 is the average. I was going for 4:45 in the first 5, 4:15 in the second 5, so 4:32 is about halfway there. Needs to be faster. I wasn't holding 4:15 in all kilometres in that last stint. As I said before many times, it's not the perfect route to running, but it's the best I got, so I'm happy with that. So, jog on back to the car, pick up another gel, we'll go for another rep, another lap, and then we'll do the same again for the last lap, so three laps at the quayside. Speak to you soon. Woo! Back at the car. Next gel we're going to have is the Focus 90 gel. Let's pop that one. I think I forgot to mention that yesterday. We always have one of those with us. Usually have it at the end, but experimenting with having this one in the middle. I'll take another Morton with me on the route. Bit of water with electrolyte in as well. Oh. Right, let's get off then. Next rep. So there, that's it done. 40 kilometres with 3 times 10k marathon goal pace. At the end, I put a punisher in there. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I felt good. It's what he prescribes on the RDA training plan, is to put in a pace of, well, he wants to put in a 3:45 per kilometre pace, but there was no I was getting that today, but I still managed to, about 4:30 I think it was, 4:35, something like that, but at kilometre 38 while my legs are shot, really knuckled down and just put out what I could. So that was a struggle. It was actually into the wind as well, so that's a good thing about today, is that for the most of it I managed to get rid of the wind. I don't really feel it's about 38k, which is really good, so I managed to get the 3 times 10k stints done. So they all came in. First one 4:32, second one 4:37, and then I think it was about 4:47 for the last one, so struggled a bit more on the last one, but it's good. I mean, the last 1 kilometre in the last one at 36 kilometres I think it was 4:15, so that was really good. It's funny because it's actually a little bit easier to keep at like 4:15, 4:20 pace than it is to kind of keep at 4:40, 4:45 pace, so go figure that out. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Got myself some Unived recovery mix now, which I'm going to put together. There's a bench here, so we'll sit down here and we'll do that here. Lovely day down here on the quayside. It is now anyway. It's probably about 10 degrees now, I think. Started off at about 6 degrees, a little bit cool. Yeah, struggled a bit in the last one, but the longest I've done is like over the last 5 weeks or so is 35 kilometres. So today we're in 40 kilometres, so 42 kilometres in total, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. So next week, I think I should do something similar again next week. Depends on the weather. The week after that is the last, will be the last big long run workout, so I'll be definitely doing something that weekend. The only thing that's going to make me switch it around probably will be the weather, depending how it goes. Like yesterday, I would prefer to do this on a Saturday, but the weather was awful. Today the weather's alright. So. Right, so that's it. I'm going to enjoy this recovery mix now. And you get some more because we've only got 1 pouch left. That's been our run for today. 40 kilometres, marathon goal pace. With marathon goal pace efforts in there. Monday, Tuesday we're back down at the track again. So right, thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and there's a little bonus for those of you who are still watching. Strangely, I'm going to be running the Great North Run next year, 2026. Turns out that my membership that ran from 2023 to 2025 actually runs from 2024 to 2026. So I've actually got an email from them yesterday saying it's now time to register for the 2026 one. So we are running the Great North Run 2026. Fantastic, eh? Croft is only 28 days away. 28 days till Croft, where I will try to run a sub 3 hour marathon.